Hello, Christina Resso. Thanks for tuning into this video and hope you all are doing well. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with your friends. And this time I think I adjust the volume so you all should hear me a lot clearer than the previous videos. I apologize for that, for not checking the settings clearly. So I bring you attention this evening due to the fact that we have a DEI situation that has gone wrong. Why it has gone wrong? Due to the fact that they meaning NASA, yes, NASA to be exact, didn't vet or do a clear background on this candidate that I'm going to talk about in a few minutes. So his name is Jerome Jacobs Jr. No, Tyrone. Excuse me. Tyrone Jacobs Jr. That name in itself should be a red flag. Originally, the name Tyrone was supposedly a white male hero, and eventually, for some reason, Black Americans started naming their children Tyrone. Okay. So this person seemed to have some problems. He's supposed to be some type of engineer, I think electrical engineer for NASA. And they had a few other black candidates. If you go into the images about this person, about the number, trying to diversify, as they've been trying to do with United Airlines and other major companies, to not judge uh, by qualifications and merit, but just simply to put a different face on. And in a minute, you're going to see why this doesn't work out. So, speaking of which, they usually, like for example, today I was asking about a unit that I'm considering moving into sometime this year. And they did say they do background checks and credit checks. Okay, because they want the right tenant to move into their residency. They didn't have to see me to do this. They just said that it is what it is. Well, apparently, very disappointed in NASA. Didn't do that for this candidate. And this is where this diversity hire um, is going to turn out within the next, if it doesn't cease. And when I talked about the pilot situation and everybody's getting upset with Charlie Kirk or whatnot, what is it going to take for people to say enough is enough, let's stop? Is it going to take 50 people dying, 500, 1,000, 50,000? Because an aircraft fuselage holds, what, over 300 people? Alone, that fuselage, and then because I haven't even included the crew and and among other things. So, but this is the face of the person that would diversify and make our country and NASA a lovely environment to work in. Now, when I saw little clips, I'm guessing this is the Houston area because it does, and don't get just like a lot of the major cities like Chicago, Philadelphia, Boston, uh, Atlanta, obviously, and other states in the southeast where a lot of black patrons reside. So I know I'm not surprised if this was the Houston area where this person actually, that particular location where this person worked. I did a story recently on my radio show uh, about the acceptance of this transgender person in Hudsonville, Alabama. So it can be, I mean, I guess that's another DEI situation, but it wasn't anything about hiring. It just was going to have this transgender person present, represent their children. So going back to this Tyrone character, typical black degeneracy, raised in a single parent home, dad in and out of prison. Uh, what made this woman want to procreate with this person? Yeah. And so as a result, despite of his education, this guy has a degenerate record himself. Most likely he hates women. Either because there was no dad present or any type of male role model. And then secondly, he probably hates his mother, that he needs to forgive, which is the obvious black male, the typical black male. As Tupac said in his song, you're going to have a race of babies that'll hate the ladies because we're continuing down the same path over the last 60 years, probably prior to that. And yet, these women are making the same errors over and over again. Well, this person has been accused of, in his background, of domestic violence. So it says a black NASA engineer who went viral after posting his NASA headshot now stands accused of DV, domestic violence. Okay, so based on his eyes, I'll show you his photo again. Now he has a different hairstyle. He has like these dreads sticking up. Not the best headshot for a company like NASA. I mean, he could use a haircut in this photo as well. And I pick on it because they pick on black women's hair all the time. Because they want to be. So I'm just saying, they want to compete with women themselves. So they know the right style to put on a woman, but they themselves can't look presentable. So the last NASA, per black person, I want to that if you're gonna admire someone, would be Katherine Johnson, the black lady that helped send a man on the moon. Of course, they won't talk about that black woman compared to a Fannie Willis. Don't get me wrong, Fannie Willis is wrong. Unfortunately, she ruined her career following the liberal agenda and being angry at Trump or whatever. But now her career is ruined. People know who she is by, maligning her own name. Tyrone Jacobs shared his official work photo on social media, Black Twitter, and celebrated his achievement as an engineer. Okay. And then his ex-girlfriend comes out and posts a video showing him staring at her in his death stare, the photo I showed you a couple of times, accusing him of being aggressive and abusive. Okay. Yeah. Now, see, if I saw this person across coming toward me, I'd be very cautious. Either, you know, have my weapon ready to use if he were to attack, or simply avoid crossing paths with this person. Okay. Um, so it's unfortunate. I won't get that deep into it, but this is just another example of DEI going wrong. I don't know what NASA is going to do. They'll probably keep him to avoid being accused of racism. Uh, but yeah, you can't have. It is part of government too. You have to go to USA Jobs to apply for some of those NASA jobs. So I'm guessing it's part of federal government somehow, or some type of government. And they couldn't do a background check, and based on his social security number. I know they have that, or unless they just completely ignored it. or maybe they went by, okay, it was too long ago for us to judge. Who knows? But it'll be nice to you all let me know what you think about this. I'll also upload his photo if I can. Sometimes I can't always get it on Rumble, but YouTube, most likely I can get his NASA, excuse me, photo uploaded on the thumbnail. And but my bias is even looking at him with his hair the way it is, and then by the name of Tyrone, it will be a complete no for me. But we all discriminate somehow. I definitely wouldn't date anybody like this, let alone maybe higher. Um, I don't care how impressive he. But that's just me. Christina Ranso, pray for our nation, pray for our brothers and sisters in the persecuted church, what's going on in the Middle East, and everywhere where the gospel of Jesus Christ can be promoted. And the Lord bless you, keep you, and may his light shine upon you. And I'll talk to you as soon as the Lord wills it.